Om Shanti. These are some thoughts on the Murli of the 12th of February, 2022. Today the song of the Murli is "Leave your throne of the sky and come down to us." And you might recall that this is the song that's often played before people read the Gita, and Baba had heard this song at the Hindu Gita Pathshalas, the schools of the Gita. It's one of the lines that's in the Gita, that I leave my throne in the sky, and it also connects in with the incarnations of Vishnu. So one of the lines of the song is, change your form and come. And Hindus believe that Vishnu is the one who would, they do say other gods as well, but Vishnu is more famous for taking these different incarnations. And so Krishna is considered one of his incarnations. And Baba is explaining to us that, of course, it's not really to do with this material world of nature. For most of Bhakti, we've been thinking that heaven is above and hell is below, and we're talking about this world of nature. And of course, science has dispelled those myths. And Baba explains to us that there's this world of nature and the elements, and then you've got the spiritual worlds, and they're like parallel to each other, I suppose. And so Baba's throne is the soul world. So again, in Bhakti, we've been maybe thinking that the soul world, that nirvana, is God. But Baba's saying that's his world, and his throne is in that world. He doesn't have a throne in this world. He doesn't have a throne in heaven. So Baba is saying to us, it's about understanding that. And he changes his form in the sense that he takes the support of the body of Brahma to speak the Murlis. We change our form as well as souls. We are naturally, originally incorporeal, and then we become corporeal, but we have our own body. We have our own throne here. Shiv Baba doesn't have his own body ever. With the religious fathers as well, Baba was saying the other day how they all have sanskars of their own knowledge. So when they incarnate, they don't read scriptures and study before they begin teaching, but they enter when their host body, when their chariot is a bit older, and so then they just begin teaching. So Shiv Baba is the one soul who never forgets the knowledge. He always has the knowledge. The religious fathers also take a rebirth, so along the way they would also forget and have to relearn. But Shiv Baba never forgets, so he has these sanskars of knowledge. And his changing of form is from being incorporeal to coming and being the father, the teacher, the Satguru. And Baba is explaining to us that his role has changed also from Bhakti. He says he's very busy in Bhakti as well, supporting all of us. In the soul world, we souls are in a seed form, so we don't really do anything there. We're just silent, latent. But Shiv Baba is able to be conscious even in his incorporeal form. So from the soul world, he's able to sustain devotees, protect devotees. He does it all through Sakash, his powerful vibrations of light and might. But he can't teach from there. So he changes his form in order to teach. And then what does he come and do? So we have had this theme in this week's Murlis that Baba challenges all our egos, that we think we can create happiness, we can make others happy, we can make peace. And human beings have been trying to do these things, and many good souls have been trying with a good heart to bring peace, to make others happy. But we as human beings never achieve it. We always have a world of conflicts since the Copper Age. And so we just don't have this capacity to do it. But yet, we still seek blessings from other human beings. We seek solutions from other human beings. There's a section after the Murli of one of Mama's classes, and the theme of that is that we've been thinking that Bhakti could work, but it could never work. It was never possible to achieve liberation, to establish peace, to establish heaven, to have our sins forgiven. And none of these things were ever possible in Bhakti. But now, through knowledge, they become possible. So Shiv Baba is saying, don't worry, I'm here to establish peace, to remove everyone's sorrow. This is my role in the drama. It's none of your roles to do this. So Shiv Baba is explaining to us that in order to have a world of peace and happiness, you need a few things. So first of all, you need to have parents that people accept and identify with. Excuse me. So, Baba, sorry. Excuse me. So, Baba is saying to us that one of the major reasons we have conflict in this world is that we don't identify with a common parent. We believe in different gods, or even if it's the same God, we have different perceptions of him. And so Baba is saying that that's the first thing that's needed, a commonality, a common association with parents. So we've been hearing a lot this week about Vishnu, and the thing that brings all the BKs together, all of us are from different backgrounds as well, but all BKs will accept Shiv Baba, Brahma Baba and Mama. There's an association with them. And so Baba is saying that in the Golden and Silver Age, you all have this identification with these parents. And then he was explaining the other day as well that all of the kings and queens in the Golden and Silver Age, they're like parents. So they really care about their subjects. And so each, like mini kingdom within the big kingdom, it's like a little family. And there's a lot of pastoral care given by the king and queen. And there's unlimited resources anyway, so why would you not look after each other? And the second thing that you need is Shiv Baba's blessings. So we've been asking gurus and priests for blessings. How can I have a child? Can you please bless us to pass this exam? Can you please bless us with good health? Can you bless us that we become wealthy? We've been asking for all these many blessings from people who can't give those blessings. But Shiv Baba is saying, I can. I can give you these blessings, and my blessings will last for a full half cycle. So you need common parents, you need Shiv Baba's blessings, and the third thing that you need are the sanskars created through Shiv Baba's knowledge. So Shiv Baba comes with the sanskars of knowledge, and we listen to that Murli, and we are creating sanskars that are then going to enable us to be happy and peaceful. The way Mama is putting it today is that we want to plant such seeds, create such sanskars that a whole tree of good karma emerges. So the sanskars that the Brahmins are creating based on the Murli, it actually comes out as this great tree of the golden and silver age. The sanskars are the seed. So Baba is saying that the soul is not immune to the effect of actions, but the soul takes with it the sanskars. So whatever we are recording inside of the soul, it goes with us. And now we are studying Baba's Murli, and we are recording those principles. We're trying to put these things into practice. We're learning about Shiv Baba's virtues, Shiv Baba's powers, and we are putting those into practice now. So they create a sanskar, and it's those sanskars that will then keep us going for half a cycle. It becomes a tree of good karma. And then fourthly, Mama's explaining in her class, we've got to uproot the tree of bad karma that we've planted. And we can only do that through powerful yoga. So for half a cycle, that tree of bad karma based on vices, that's going to burden us and pull us. And so as we eliminate that, we're going to become more peaceful. We're going to go beyond sadness of any sort and be content. So it's Shiv Baba that establishes peace and happiness, no one else. Om Shanti.